What's up, y'all? It's your boy here, Phoenix, back again with another video. Today we got Subnautica Below Zero, Part 1. Now, I tried to make this video earlier, and I was gonna do this whole little trick, this whole little, not trick, so a little, like a little joke or something like that. Or I would be in Valhalla, just loaded in the map, and I would be confused as to why that's it and why it's loaded in there and not below zero. But what I didn't realize is that when you start recording via the recording feature of your PS4, it does it for that game. And since I started it in Valhalla, when I transferred it over to below zero and closed Valhalla, when I closed Valhalla, it stopped and deleted any recording that was being, well, recorded. And I didn't know this until I was in Share Factory, the application I use to edit and trim and intro and outro all music for all that for my videos. And I could, for the life of me, I could not find the recording. And you can't find something that never existed. So I had gone through the intro, I had gotten all the blueprints for Sea Glide, I hadn't built it, I got a survival knife, I got a scanner. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm not gonna load this one up, I'm actually gonna start a different new game temporarily, and then go through the intro, get to the pod, and just basically I'm just gonna leave it there. So this video is only gonna be about, like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes at most. But then any videos surpassing this will be half hour, 45 minutes long, roughly. Yeah, roughly that. But as for the part one, it's just gonna be roughly 10-15 minutes at most. Yeah, so we get survival alone on 4546B while investigating the death of your sister. Also, what I'm curious about, it says 4546B. Now, 4546 is, I'm pretty sure, the number of the planet. Like, there are probably like 4,545 other planets they had discovered before this one, which I'm guessing is why the number's there. This is the 4,546th planet they found, at least I'm guessing. My question is, why B? Where's 4546A? Or is just B just because it sounds cool? I don't know. Freedom, like survival, but without hunger or thirst. Now this is what I usually like to play on. Or what I did play on the regular Subnautica. But I was always collecting water and food when I didn't need it, because my base in regular Subnautica was so huge that, you know, I had a bunch of water filters and food spots. And this version of my game, the difficulty was freedom, not survival, so I didn't have to worry about food or water, so things were just there. But the water was a waste, the filtration. But the grow beds, actually, I was using for my bioreactor. I had, like, I think I have 8 of those hooked up in my base in Subnautica. Yeah, like, it was like 8 or something, and they powered everything. I had solar panels on the outside too, so my power for that base was at like 6,500 or something. No, I think it was actually roughly around 9,000. I'd have to double check. So, okay, now let's just start, and then we got hardcore survival mode with only 1 life. No, 2 alerts. Creative. Build anything with no constraints. Oxygen, food, story, and death disabled. Now we're gonna obviously go for the go-to one, the recommended one, which at least I'm guessing it's recommended. Survival. Let's go. Now, obviously, when I get fully through the story, and all that in my own time, I'm gonna go to creative and dick around and just build all willy-nilly. But this ship looks cool, you know? I'm gonna say stuff I said in the other what I thought was recording, but no. But there's a little penguin, he's just like walking around for the loading icon, which is honestly really cute. Oh no, there's at some point in that loading where he flops twice and just face plants. Oh no, yeah, there it was. But yeah, I said before, the oh wait, this is actually the intro. I just realized that. This is the space. This is the spacecraft. Looks honestly like a little bit like a futuristic rifle, but the pod shooting out of it is the pod that Robin, the main character, the character that you play, is in right now, like in the beginning of the story. This feature lies. I pressed a button. It didn't work. It said press any button. I pressed power button. I pressed L2. Oh, seriously? Oh,
this is the
R1.
I can take you on company
Really,
space
L1?
bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research is in everything.
It is to me. And Sam. I need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I'll find my way back.
So, apparently the L2 and R2 don't work because they're triggers. L1 and R1 are bumpers, so they're technically buttons.
Approaching 45-46 feet. Surface temperatures. Drop pod deployed.
Besides the parts I made with blueprints and trading stuff, I did listen to all of Sam's messages to Robin and some of the other messages that were there. I'm probably not going to do that now. I might, I guess, as part of the story, so I will, since it's part of the story, I guess. She has some strong strength. She literally slammed the sword down with her foot. Or it was poorly made.
Welcome to 45-46 feet. Enjoy your stay.
How can I enjoy my stay when you blew up on me? But yeah, this save ain't staying. I can't believe I had to do the same thing here that I had to do with Valhalla. I got through the intro. No,
Holy
no.
smokes. That did not go as planned. I should find a way into the water and get to the drop pod.
I ain't fucking touching you. I saw Jacksepticeye's playthrough. You sketch-ass motherfucker. Back off, creepy. I know I can get somewhat near them, without them hurting me, until I get like too close, like touching distance close, but still, it's too sus. Okay, I'm trying to jump, but I don't jump. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get to the drop pod. I'm gonna, I don't know,
New creature discovered.
oh yeah, and the last time as well,
New blueprint synthesized.
synthesized. Weapon to acquired. New blueprint acquired. It's not synthesized. Ugh. Fucking normalest pronunciation ever. I kind of prefer acquired. It's just a butcher of the word altogether. No, but the AI Jack called her Sally. And he called the pod Henry. Not this pod, the pod from the first Subnautica, but
Oxygen.
But I'm not gonna call the AI Sally or
Found the drop pod.
Sally was the but no, I'm gonna no, it was Susie or Cindy. But no, I called her that too. I got so used to calling the AI that. But this one I'm gonna call Karen. You know, she's nagging and nagging and nagging about oxygen this and you know, poison that I don't know about fucking poison. Point being is that she's, ugh, I get it. She's a UI or AI. That's her job. But damn. But yeah. I had made a scanner. I had made fins. I had made a standard O2 tank. Um. I made a knife. I'm not gonna go through that in this one because next part of Subnautica, I'll already have all of that. I have the blueprint for the sea glass. I'm not gonna do that. Honestly, I think the only thing I'm gonna do here is just go through some of the story stuff. Yeah, blueprints. Yeah, it took me a couple hours to gather my bearings to be able to even do this recording, to even redo this recording. Yeah, there's a Altera cache. That's not here because it's in the other one. Because of how pissed I was when I figured out why. When I figured out one, it wasn't recording, and then I realized why it wasn't, why it didn't record the entire thing. So I'm not gonna go through everything I said because one, I can't remember, and two, it was a bunch of stupid shit anyway. So, but what I did do is I did go through this, the I'm sorry about your sister message from Lillian, and then all 5 messages from, well, from Sam.
I want to offer my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister. I got to know Sam better towards the end of my mandate with Altera on 4546B, when we were thrown together as basemates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know, it didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed Sam's death on negligence. The Samantha Ayu I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but never negligent. I wish I could offer you something more substantial, but my access to information has been cut off.
Excuse me.
You may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss. I hope you find the answers you seek. Lillian Bench.
Robin, guess what? I got the job. I'm going to 4546B. Now I'll be able to improve the mechanical avian amphibian under real-world stress conditions. Listen, I know your stance on Altera, but I just hope you're happy your sis is happy. I sure hope my sis is happy. I can't wait till we talk again. Oh, I wanted to ask you something. Can you watch my Augie while I'm away? I need someone I can trust to look after my best little potato. Oh, potato, listen. I tried, but that name is just not sticking. He's my little extrabyte. I'll leave the starchy tuberous nicknames to you. Anyway, if you say yes, thanks, baby sis. Love you. 4546B to Robin. Come in, Robin. Remember when we used to play old-timey Space Explorer? This is kind of like that, but it's even harder to communicate. Well, let's see. I got your last message. Altera is not, as you put it, alterizing me. Things are going well. My project has a new name. Say goodbye to the mechanical avian amphibian, and hello to spy penguins. We're training the bots to mimic the creatures. Check out the photo. And I think I'm kinda seeing someone. I know it's not like me to just find a date, let alone on a mostly uninhabited water planet, but actually, you know what? Forget I said anything. Yeah, it's probably not even a real thing, but anyway, I'm sorry to hear XenoWorks might be strapped in the revenue department. Sounds like they still have you busy Xeno-working, though. I know there's no way to guarantee an alien intelligence startup will succeed, but you've put so much into it. I hope they find a way to keep going. I know how much it means to you, getting to work at a small place where you have control over your research. All right, I gotta go. Later, baby sis. Love you.
Man, I love Subnautica, but it's just the lack of character interaction was just, I don't know. the only character interaction you had was listening to the voice messages of crashed survivors who are, by the time you hear the message, dead. Yes, there is a sunbeam, but your character doesn't talk, for one, and for two, they get killed by the enforcement platform because of the quarantine.
Hey, Robin.
This game is just, like I said, I love Subnautica. I loved it. I still love it, but this game just has so much more. I watched the trailer for this game. The amount of new shit for already existing stuff is amazing.
Hey, Robin. I got your Augie photo. Thanks so much for taking care of him, even though he's a cranky Hey, the nickname actually fits that way. A cranky potato.
Yeah,
I know he can be a handful, but I really appreciate it. I'm a bit worried about my other baby, the mission. One of my penguins found something big. But Altera is just like nothing to see here. Honestly, kinda glad you can't answer, so you can't, you know, rub it in my face. Go ahead, bask in the fact that you were a little bit right about them. My project is on the line. My job, my safety. I heard about Xenoworks getting bought. I'm sorry. But at least you still have your job. Guess you're one of us now. Like it or not, welcome to the Altera family. I should probably go before I say something I regret. Love you. Keep your chin up. Eye on the alien prize.
No, earlier when I tried to make this video, this is definitely not gonna get 15 minutes. Probably gonna hit 20 or something. No. In the next message, it's something to do with the Kara, I think. I'm getting through it. Nope, no, it's message 5. Message 5 she says, Sam mentioned something about the Kara virus, you know, from the first Subnautica. About how they found a Leviathan and it has the Kara virus. Now, what I was saying about that was that, so the Kara virus is deadly, lethal deadly, eventually. It takes some time. Put that in a little peeper, then you got a pretty decently sized virus on your hands. Okay? Put that thing in a fucking Leviathan and just have it all around willy-nilly, you're fucked, bro. That planet's dead because of how many fish that thing eats, for one, and two, the ones that it doesn't eat or the ones it interacts with other Leviathans, and it just spreads really fast, and y'all see what I'm getting at. So I didn't say everything here that I said there because, like I said, I can't remember, but that's basically the gist of what I was saying, is just the fact of Altera getting greedy, that they don't care as long as it makes them some money, that they don't care about the risks as long as it makes them money, which will be their undoing. You'll hear more about that in the 5th message, but like, yeah.
Hey, Robin.
Kara.
I'm sorry my last message was so awful. I've been under a lot of stress. I'm not sure what's going on with anything. I can't really talk about it either. Oh, and I'm definitely not dating anyone on this water planet. Don't know what I was thinking there. Have I told you how cold it is here? Get this. I can't even get my wash and go dry before the wind freezes the moisturizer in my hair. Wild, right? Well, anyway, I'm sure you're mad at me after what I said, but I could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you. I'm sorry.
Final message.
Hey, Robin. I really need someone to know. I'm afraid something terrible is gonna happen. You were completely right about Altera, okay? You were right. I was wrong. The cat should be called Potato. I admit it. Sorry. Bad attempt at a joke. I don't know what to do. I guess I should just come out and say it at this point. I've said this much already. We found a frozen Leviathan that's infected with Kara. Altera thinks they can use it for something. Weapons, experimental treatments, a whole range of things.
Bioweapons and stuff
But
too, yeah, I forgot to mention
one
that.
end of the range is ugly, dangerous, but profitable, of course. What if it gets out while we're messing around with it? Or worse, what if it ends up a bioweapon in the wrong hands? I hope I'm overreacting, but I don't think I am. Anyway, message me back, please. Could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you.
No. Like I said this before, but obviously y'all didn't hear this. If anything, Sam, you're not overreacting. If anything, you are underreacting about just a little bit, because this is the coronavirus or infection, meaning this is not something to take lightly, especially when the infection is in a Leviathan that has been preserved by ice. Not only has the Leviathan been preserved, but so has the virus, and that is not good. Alright, when I leave this menu, when I leave the whole pad in general, Robin will have something to say.
Well, Sam, I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil said.
Now, I'm not gonna do that in this video. I'm gonna save that for part 2. But, yeah, like I said, I did get, the blueprints for a Sea Glide. I'm still trying to get the battery because the ribbon plants that are used to make the batteries are rarer than rubies in the first game. And rubies are easy to find when you know where to look. Ribbon plants are just random as of this moment. That's how Ruby started out. But ribbon plants as of this moment is still random. I don't know what to look for to be able to find them, or if they're in bigger patches than just a little bit of like 2 at a time. God. Never thought I'd miss acid mushrooms so fucking much. Because it was acid mushrooms and copper ore, which were pretty abundant. They were pretty fucking easy to get. Which means batteries were no fucking problem. But this one, you need ribbon plants and copper ore. Copper ore is still pretty easy. But the ribbon plant is the hardest. I'm sorry. My pod is underwater. How is there a rain? How is it raining on this? On the water, yes, but the sound is muffled, or should be muffled. They probably overlooked it by accident. It happens with games like this. Oh, what I'm looking forward to get is a snow fox and a sea truck. Oh my god, I just realized what they did. There are only 3 vehicles in the first game. The prawn suit, the sea moth, and the Cyclops. And the Cyclops could dock both the prawn suit or the sea moth, not both at once, as much as cool as it would be. The sea truck can dock the prawn suit, has a docking station for it. Now the snow fox goes in your inventory, which is just awesome. The only thing I wish though is that there would be a little feature in the snow fox where you could hover over water. Because when I watched Jack's playthrough, and he tried to drive it over the water just to test it, just because, and he was playing in the beta version, obviously, because this game just came out this morning at midnight. But as soon as that happened, it like got destroyed almost immediately. So I'm hoping there's a way to be able to get to drive that over the water. Hopefully, I doubt it, but it'd be really cool if it could. Um, but yeah, um, I'm really looking forward to getting into this game. I've been looking forward to this for over a year because when I first, I've been looking forward to playing this game ever since I saw Jack's playthrough of it. Like honestly though, even though it was just beta, as beta, that game was pretty fucking awesome looking. Yes, all the bugs and shit and stuff like that, it's normal, okay? But it looked amazing, and it is amazing. But I am going to leave this part here. Um, sorry, this one's coming a bit later. This one is actually a little longer than I would have wanted to. It's probably half hour long, which is fine. It's alright, that's how long I want these videos to be. It's just roughly a half hour long. Jesus Christ, my... Sorry, I wiped out on my bike a couple days ago, and, my cut, oh, it's actually more of a, it's actually a big scrape in between, like, my pinky, not an actual gap itself, but like it's like the knuckle of the pinky a little forward, just a little bit. It's scabbing, but it's, I really want to pick it. It's making it super difficult not to. Sorry, I know, it's disgusting, I'm sorry. But, Tuesdays and Thursdays are the official days for video uploads. One in the morning, one in the afternoon. Now, because Below Zero is majority sandbox, that one will be the one in the afternoon because I have to do a lot more editing with it and take out all the parts where I'm farming. One, to make it more interesting, and two, just so I can shove more into it. Yes, I can only record 60 minutes at a time, but that's the fun about it. I can record multiple clips if I wanted to, and then cut out other parts. I can only upload a maximum recording time of 60 minutes. But I can have multiple clips together that go over 60 minutes. I just have to shave it down, which is where all the farming stuff is going to get cut out. Basically, that's all. That's reason why Below Zero is going to be in the afternoon, because it needs way more editing than Valhalla. Valhalla, all I gotta do is add the intro and outro and the music for both of them, and then add the my lightning bolt overlay. It's not my lightning bolt, but it's the lightning bolt. It's the emblem for a superhero that is like my favorite superhero of all time, the Flash. But yeah, that's the and that's the icon for my YouTube channel anyway. So yeah, so I will be back with Valhalla and Subnautica Below Zero in the morning and afternoons of Tuesday and Thursday. So, if y'all like the videos, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button so you never miss future videos, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another video, so that you can be on time if you wanted. And so stay safe, be happy, be careful, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.